Hi, David here. I'm doing a chapter 2 video on smoking salmon. As you remember in the first video, chapter 1, my smoker failed and I had to smoke the salmon in the grill, and that got a little too warm. The salmon got a little dry. What I found out with this smoker is this is the culprit. This was a heating element. It shorted out, tripped my GFI outlet, and this is discontinued, obsolete, can't get these anymore. I thought of retrofitting the smoker to take a new element, but it wasn't worth it. This smoker I built in about 1979. I was dirt poor, and my father gave me a pop rivet tool, and I got some old printing plates and put the smoker together. What I liked about it was the front opening on it. Just slid open like that. I put a lot of work into that, but anyway, I'm going to recycle it. And I got a new smoker. Well, it's not new, but I got this on Craigslist for $20, and lady promised me that she just tested it. It was working fine. I got it home, and doggone it if this thing didn't trip my GFI outlet as well. I found out this thing had a bad element. But for $20 you really can't complain. It's not worth going back. This is what the element looks like, and it is replaceable. It is an older model. They call it the 7-inch old model element, and it's a 250 watt element, and you do have to remove the cord to replace it because the cord plugs right into these spades on the end. And oh, did you want to see how to replace it? Well, let's take a look. Got to pull the top off. Pan off. There are 3 clips holding the element down. You just pull up on the element and then pull it out that way. Took a little struggle to do it, but it's no problem. And since it's top opening, the pan goes in the front like that. And then you have to drop the rack in like that. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. Okay, I'm going to fill up a pan with some chips. Smoker's supposed to warm up for 15 minutes. It's 6 a.m. so I got all day to smoke. Recipe said to smoke for 12 hours. I'm going to check it at 8 hours and 10 hours to see, make sure it doesn't get too dry. And the salmon is Alaskan Copper River salmon, and it's been marinating for 24 hours, so it should be good to go. Okay, here's a pan of chips. I'm going to start off with hickory, and my second pan will be alder. The only reason why I'm using hickory is because I have hickory left over from 1979. The recipe calls for 2 or 3 panfuls of chips, so what you do is spread that out evenly over the 8 to 12 hour period. And make sure that's resting on the element. And it's not centered. Let's get that centered on there. There we go. It's starting to get warm in there. I'll be back with the fish in 15 minutes. Let's load the cooking rack. First thing I gotta do is put the drip pan in. Load the first rack. I don't have enough fish for the third rack. I'll load. Hey, what happened to you? I forgot to tell you on that replacement element I bought, it was only $11. So it wasn't a bad deal. Everyone online wanted $15, $16, $17 plus shipping. Okay, we're gonna load this thing. Oh, check out the hole in the wall is gone. Yeah, I've been busy. Let's check out that internal temperature. About 95 degrees. Let's see what it is at the pan. About 125 degrees. Okay, see you later. Time to check the smoker. Outside temperature is 58 degrees. Temperature of the outside of the case is about 65 degrees. See, inside the pan, about 120 to 130 degrees. Take a look at the fish. Temperature of the fish is about 98 degrees, 100 degrees. Color looks good. Doesn't look too dry. Take the pan out. Oh, dump the pan. Yeah, let's put it in yard waste. Put some alder chunks in it. I'm only going to do 2 pans. They said 2 or 3 pans. It gets plenty of flavor with 2 pans, I think. And also that previous video was on my other channel, which is called David GPO. I'm going to start putting my cooking videos on my David Goldberg channel, and this video is going there as well. Put a few more chips on there. Oh, that's a big one. It's hard to do with one hand. Good thing I got long fingers. Okay, check it again later. It's been 9 hours. I think I'm going to pull it. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Look at that. Hey, you're probably thinking, I can't eat all this at one time. How's it going to store? Usually smoked foods store pretty long, but some people have those vacuum sealers, and if you don't have one, you could go out and buy one for $150. I'm going to try the redneck way. Now, I've never done this before, so don't hold me against it, or don't hold it against me if it doesn't work. Get yourself one of these shop vacs, clean off the nozzle. I got one of these attachments on there that make a smaller opening. And one time I tried this before, and the shop vac sucked this whole nozzle down in there, so you got to be careful. Get yourself a gallon trash bag, and let's have at it. And let's get the crimp started on each end. If you do use a full-size nozzle, make sure you hold your hand over here so you don't suck the salmon into your shop vac, then you're going to have to dust off the drywall dust, the nails and the sawdust and all that stuff. Okay, are you ready? Switch on. There's a lot of air in there. Big fail. Call the neighbors, see if they have a vacuum sealer. Bye now.